Good morning, everybody. We are trying to get up and running for the day. Huh? Say good morning.
Good morning.
And there's Drew eating breakfast. Huh? So I normally don't buy the cereal bars like that.
This is from Drew's birthday.
Yeah, Drew got that for his birthday.
And
But
dry.
yeah, I needed something quick and easy for him and see if he likes it. So far he seems to like it. But anyway, so first before we get into the day, you want some more? Okay. And there's Harper. Say good morning, Harper. Before we get started on our day, I first wanted to say thank you.
Is it a school day?
We're gonna do a little bit of school today, yes. I wanted to say thank you guys so much for all of your love and prayers for me about my last vlog where I fell and I hurt myself.
On your back.
Yes, on my back. So if y'all did not see that video, I will put a card right here. I'll put it in the description box below. Long story short, I fell and hurt my back pretty good.
With a baseball.
Yeah, I tripped. I stepped on a baseball. So.
It was Logan.
Well, we don't know. It was just on the ground, baby. Okay. Anyway, so I just wanted to say thank you guys so much. All the kind words really meant the world to me.
It was Dad.
I am feeling better. I am still a little sore, and actually, I honestly felt fine. Like as far as no, after 2 days on the couch, I felt good enough to do my normal stuff. But yesterday hit. So it's been just over a week since I fell. And yesterday I did a little bit of yard work. And I went to Walmart for the first time in over a month. And I got a buggy full of groceries. And you know when you're pregnant and just like those lower ligament pains? And then pushing a buggy, how it just hurts more. I don't know if that's what did it. I don't know. But my back hurt bad last night. So I don't know if it was from the injury, yard work, or pushing a heavy Walmart buggy. I don't know. That's really sad. Maybe it was all three combined. I don't know. But I am still sore this morning from that. But anyways, I am, doing my normal stuff. So I am okay. So I just wanted to say thank you guys so much.
I wanted to say something.
What do you want to say?
Never mind.
Never mind. Do you want to tell them what tomorrow is?
It's my birthday tomorrow.
Yep, say it's Reagan's birthday tomorrow.
It's Reagan's birthday tomorrow.
How old are you going to be? 4. Can y'all believe that? I can't believe that. You know what? No. I was going to say it was Harper's birthday, the first one that I shared on YouTube.
And when it's my birthday, I'm going to turn 7.
Yes, I can't believe that either.
You forgot mine?
No, I didn't forget. It's just, as a mom, you grow up so fast. One of my favorite things to do, one of my favorite things to do in the mornings does not happen every morning. It probably only happens a handful of times a week because I have kids that need me more than plants first thing in the morning. So often I don't get out here until I take like a break from school, which is fine. I mean, it's just mom life. But I'm taking some time this morning because we're gonna start school a little late today. Anyways, one of my favorite things to do is to just come out here and check on the garden. But it's just it's something about first thing in the morning. I don't know, the cool breeze. I don't know, just something about it first thing in the morning that is my favorite time. What are y'all doing? Looking for grasshoppers.
And I already have one.
You do? Oh, wow.
Reagan has a humongous one. Yeah, but one time we found a burger. I can't find one. Reagan has a big black one.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And I have the tiny one. And one pooped on that one. Yeah, but I can't poop on it.
All right, Harps, you ready to count?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
1,
2, 3, 7,
4,
4,
job.
Okay, that one.
You want to do that one? Okay. All right, we're getting some schoolwork done. Logan's doing math.
This is boring.
Huh?
I don't want to do it.
Well, we have to
This
get
is
our schoolwork done.
boring. Okay, then. Why do we have to do school?
That's how we learn. You don't?
I can just learn by myself. I just ask you.
All right, let's get to work.
Aww.
So Jackson's helping me. Good job, bub. Put in drainage holes in this metal bucket that I got. And then I'm going to actually distress it with vinegar, and it makes it look more like galvanized metal. All right, thank you, bub. All right, let's put the drill up though, so that
And I'm coloring.
looks good. So I'm actually going to plant some more herbs in there. I've got rosemary and thyme that I need to plant. The thyme is looking really sad. I need to plant it today.
Why are they dying?
Yeah, no, they're not dying. I just got to plant them. Yep. All right, so kids have gotten their schoolwork done. They have done their chores. And I'm about to lay down Reagan. I'm about to lay down Harper and Drew, and I'm gonna lay down and rest. My back is still really hurting from yesterday. So I need to make sure that I rest up because I gotta get better. So I gotta get Drew and lay him down now. All right, it's Peyton's first horse lesson back after like a month and a half. You excited? It's like we're almost normal, huh, Peyton? Almost back to normal. Okay, so dropping the camera here. Anyways, Peyton's super excited. It's been about a month and a half, right? Yeah, so she is ready to get back at it. All right, let's go, girlfriend. It's that bewitching hour. You mamas know what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. So I'm trying to get dinner going. Get that done before I have to go get Payton. Which I should have it done by then. But we have Drew here. Can y'all see him? Where you at, Drew? Where you at? Ha. Ha. He is just in full, like, ripping out everything out of the cabinets mode. I got to deal with Harper. She had an accident. Potty training accident. But I also got stuff. So I totally meant to, like, show y'all my meal. But I forgot because, you know, I'm busy actually doing stuff. Anyway, so I'm making beef stroganoff. And whenever I put the meat on, I was like, waited a little bit. I'm like, why is this taking so long to start to cook? I didn't turn the burner on. Like, yes, it's one of those days. So anyways, so for beef stroganoff, if y'all don't know, it's actually really easy to just make, and it's a quick and simple meal. So I make a roux. This is a whole stick of butter and probably just under a cup of flour. And then I'm adding beef broth here that I heated up in the microwave. About 4 cups, and again, this is large family size. But mix all that together and then add some garlic and your ground beef and sour cream, about a cup of sour cream. And that is it. Like, super, super easy. So anyways, I just thought that I would share that really quickly. Obviously, that's like super quick. It really is that easy, and it's a meal that makes everybody happy. The whole family loves. I'm kind of tired of it, honestly, but you know, I got to make all the people happy. So I'm going to have, hang on. So, and I'm going to have sweet potatoes. That's 2 sweet potatoes cut up and a zucchini from our garden. That's zucchini. You want some? Yeah.
What is this?
Sweet potato. Here's our little strawberry girl. You eating strawberries?
Yeah.
Are you making a mess?
No.
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 Get your leg down. Be careful. Okay. All right. Thank you. So I got to get stuff cleaned up and straightened up because there's just too much stuff lying around. But that is what we are doing for dinner. I'm actually waiting for Nathan to get home from work. He is going to come home. We have to I don't remember if I told y'all or not. With the futon that we got for the girls, we had actually purchased 2. Long story. Anyways, from Walmart online. It was so good. We couldn't return it because of coronavirus. They weren't. Yes. Just peel the green off, okay? Reagan, just peel it off. Anyway, so he's going to try to return that tonight and pick up somebody's birthday present.
Mine.
You think so?
And after this Saturday, when it's dark, when it's morning, it's my birthday.
Yep, tomorrow's your birthday.
I keep waiting. It was taking a long time.
Yep.
You forgot it?
No, I didn't forget. Okay, so we have had dinner, and usually our routine after dinner is we come outside, the kids run around and play, and I water my garden and do some of the things that I need to do. In there.
I love you.
Oh, I love you too, baby. Okay, so I've had a lot of requests for a garden tour, so I'm going to close out this vlog by showing y'all our garden. But first I'm going to answer some questions, some commonly asked questions that I have been getting. So first, I've been asked a lot if we live on acreage. We do not, but we do happen to have a very large yard. We live in a neighborhood that, it's specifically our street, all has large yards. They're anywhere from a ½ acre up to an acre, and we have 2/3 of an acre. So our backyard is very big. We actually have a very good sized front yard as well, which I'm very thankful for, because the kids can run and play and have that kind of experience of the freedom of having land. Okay, so this is my 3rd year doing a bigger vegetable garden. This is my 1st year actually planting a lot from seeds. I ordered a bunch of heirloom seeds, so I'm super excited to tell the difference in that. Very few plants that I buy as starts. So anyways, and again, we live in Florida, if y'all do not already know that. So we have a longer growing season, and we actually start in March because, well, it's already like in the 90s here in, well, we're in May. I was going to say April. Okay, so I'm going to show you around. So Addie's excited to show you. What's that?
Squash, but it can join together.
Yep.
Can I pick it?
Yeah, that's probably good to pick.
That's really.
I know. So we have the squash that is stuck together.
Oh, it's hard to get the stem because it's 2.
No, well, maybe go get a knife or scissors. Oh, there you go. All right. Yep. So we have a squash that grew together. Don't break it open. I'm just gonna have to. All right. Well, you gotta hold that for me while I do this. Okay. So walking around, this is the biggest garden that I have done. Excuse all my piles of stuff. I'm organizing all my empty containers from my starting seeds, and I haven't finished cleaning up. So anyways, and then it stretches on over here. So walking up, I actually plant in hay bales, and this is my 1st year to have this many hay bales. I have 14. Yep, I started off with wanting 10, and then I added 4 more. So the idea of growing in hay bales is that the hay bales decompose over your garden season, and it actually helps feed your plants during that time. And I have had great success with it. And they're also raised up off the ground, so it kind of helps keep more pests away and stuff like that. So over here we actually have cantaloupe. I have a pallet bed over here that actually has sunflowers in it. It has milkweed as well to attract those pollinators, and I do have cucumbers in there too because I had too many cucumber plants. Okay, last year I planted in a kiddie pool, and the milkweed ended up blowing from there into there along with some other flowers and stuff. So I'm just gonna have a milkweed bed there, and we'll call it good. So that is all sunflowers that I planted in there. And then all of this is squash. We have 4 squash plants there. Then on the other side we have 4 zucchini plants, which we have already had 1 zucchini. I think 1 is ready to be picked maybe by tomorrow. Yeah, I'll look at it in a second. Okay, we have watermelon here, another pallet bed that has zinnias and marigolds in it.
This bale has snapdragon.
Yep.
And mix of flowers.
Nope, those are tomatoes. So I also planted sunflowers down on this side as well, but I actually used my homemade compost and I accidentally grew a bunch of watermelon. I think I shared that in a previous vlog. So we are slowly thinning that out once I find more room for watermelon. So you want to go this way? Okay, so I have flowers kind of that have gotten hidden. And there's that zucchini that's about ready. I have 3
more watermelon.
Dr. Witchy's tomatoes here and a marigold. Yep, more watermelon. And there is something that made a hole in there, and I'm kind of afraid it's a snake. And I won't be happy if it is. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I don't want some snake popping his head out at me. I'm scared of snakes. Okay, so that is actually a tomato plant too. More watermelon in this crate. I'm sticking watermelon wherever I can since we have so many. More tomatoes. These are yellow pear tomatoes. And then, hang on, let's go over here. So over here, this is our first year doing actual raised beds, which I'm pretty happy with how it's going. So we will definitely be adding more on this side. So my husband made me this arch out of a cattle panel. We have cucumbers growing all down here.
And it's spiraling all up.
Yep. And I have various different flowers and things in each bed. More tomatoes here. I have 1 pepper plant, 1 didn't make it. I actually have more that I'm trying to start. And I have lettuce sprouts coming up. And then over here is more sunflowers and such. Then I'll go to the other side and it's basically the same thing.
But
more
this one
cucumbers.
has lettuce.
Yeah, that lettuce is actually probably done and I just need to pull it. But so more cucumbers and more tomatoes. These are actually Abe Lincoln tomatoes. And I have, so I have some ground cherries in here.
Onion.
Yep, we have some green onions, nasturtium, more sunflowers. We actually had a sunflower accident. Yeah, the spinach is probably done for too. I have cilantro and basil. So I had a sunflower right there that was probably 2.5 feet tall. Yeah, and Harper accidentally snapped it off, which it happens. So I actually planted another seed there to start another one. And then
we forgot this side.
Yep. So we'll stick on this side. So then moving to the left side of the hay bales. Hopefully y'all are sticking with me. Yep. That squash is probably almost ready. We have a lot of squash that's going to be ready. I have more cucumber here.
This is cucumber.
Yep.
Then it stops.
Yep.
These are tomatoes.
I actually stuck a cucumber in there because I didn't have any other room. So we'll see how that goes. Worst case, I have to move it. So now these are all my store-bought tomato plants. Everything else is from seed. I bought what we would call normal tomato plants for my husband. He loves tomatoes. So at least Drew is like, Drew, you silly kid.
This tomato, it's so heavy, it's touching the
I know, it's going to be ready soon. So these are all normal tomato plants that my husband would appreciate unless he falls in love with heirloom tomatoes, and we actually have a little one starting there. So funny enough, I was wanting to add some flower boxes back here, and I was going to ask my husband to make them for me, and our neighbor found these on a job and he didn't want them, so we took them, and that's what my zinnias are now planted in. No baby, just leave it there for now. Okay.
We have 1, 2, 3 right
Yep.
here. We have 1 right there, and we have 1 over there, but it's 2 of them together on that side.
Yep. So we have another one that we put beans in and some herbs as well. And then over here is actually Chinese noodle beans and a set of bush beans. Drew, Addie, will you grab him, please? And Drew is, he helps a lot in the garden. So I'll come from the other side.
Here's the tree.
Okay, so I just showed you everything that is in the hay bale area and underneath the arch and in our 2 raised beds. So now I'll take you to the left side and then we'll go to the right side. Okay, so moving over here, you just saw the back side of this green bed. I have some loud children. So I have this old bench that I just used to, keep flowers on. So this is our green bean teepee that my husband made for me. And underneath here, we actually have sunflowers that are starting. I have to cover them all up because we have a lot of squirrels, and otherwise the squirrels will eat the sunflower seeds. So green beans are planted all around it, and hopefully, you know, it just fills up this whole thing. I actually have some corn stuck in. I was trying to see if that would work. So kind of the same thing. I started here in a section with sunflowers and some corn. Well, because a gardener is never done, I wanted to add more. So I have since planted more corn and another row of sunflowers. So I'm waiting for those to all sprout and trying to keep the squirrels out of it. So, and over here is all cucamelons that, again, some I'm waiting to sprout, some are in pots. Planted more corn. The squirrels, I did have more corn over here, and the squirrels had gotten into it, so I'm planting more. Okay, so now we're going to move to the right side. Okay, so y'all saw this section. So coming over here, I have raspberry bushes that are coming back. This is our second year to have them, so we are hoping for more fruit. Okay, and after my husband built me those 2 raised beds, I was like, oh, can you make me another little bed? So he made me this little bed, and my plan was to fill this with strawberries. Well, I got a little bit later of a start, and I wasn't sure if the strawberries were going to take or not. It seemed like they were taking forever. I am not a patient gardener. So I started planting tomato plants in here as well, and I stuck a watermelon here because, like I said, I have a ton of watermelon, which is actually doing really good. So then just the other day I noticed little tiny strawberry sprouts. So this will be interesting what happens over here. So more tomatoes, marigolds, sunflowers are in here as well, and watermelon. And then, like I said, excuse my messy area. That actually died. I'm actually going to return that to Lowe's. That's lavender. I can never get lavender to grow for some crazy reason. Any tips, let me know. I do know that they like it dry, and I tried that, but anyways, it like immediately died. Okay, so kind of the same thing happened here with the strawberries. I planted corn seeds. I am not a patient gardener, and it didn't look like anything was going to happen, so I stuck a tomato in it. Well, then the carrots started to sprout, and I never did thin them, obviously, so I need to figure out what I need to do there. This is actually a trumpet tree that is, you can't even buy these at local nurseries, and that is from my uncle's garden. So I'm excited to see that coming back this year. Okay, this is another one of those beds that I don't even know what they were, honestly, that my neighbor found on a job that I turned into a flower bed. So we have sugar snap peas growing here. That's my first year to grow those. I have more beans here. I have some lettuce sprouting, and those are flat, like a flower mix, and some weeds as well. Then I have basil, more lettuce, cilantro, which we actually just used the other night for dinner, and these are 2 micro tomato plants. And so this is my view. I usually sit in this chair right here by my messy corner. And that is my view. Okay, so that garden tour may have turned out to be a little bit longer than what I intended it to be. I apologize for that. But I really do enjoy gardening, and I hope that, I don't know, y'all enjoyed the garden tour. So that is just so messy. So I'm going to stand this way because that is so much prettier to look at behind me, right, than my messy corner. I actually started cleaning it up some yesterday to pack it up for, you know, next year to use up, and my back is still sore from my accident that I had, so I had to stop working. Anyway, so like I said, I hope that you all enjoyed it. This was just a typical day in the life. I actually plan on taking y'all through our very busy weekend, okay? Tomorrow is Reagan's 4th birthday, and then Sunday is Mother's Day, and it is our 17th anniversary. So we are gonna have a very busy weekend, and I'm hoping to vlog it and share it with you guys. So I hope that you all have a blessed day, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks, bye.